I'm delighted to welcome you all here to this tree planting ceremony to mark the partnership between St. Edward's University and Queen Margaret University. So in particular, I would like to welcome President George Martin and Vice President Tom Evans of St. Edward's, our honoured guests. I would like also to welcome His Eminence Cardinal O'Brien, who is of course the leader of the Roman Catholic Church in Scotland. And I would have welcomed Sir Tom Farmer, but he is stuck on the North Pole. Because of some volcano and some problems, he can't get back. So he's camping at -40 temperatures at the moment, all for charity. The links between St. Edward's and Queen Margaret began last year when 15 St. Edward's students came to Queen Margaret to take part in an innovative international festival and study experience program during and taking full advantage of the Edinburgh festival season. This resulted in a memorandum of understanding between the two universities to foster and promote undergraduate student exchanges between both campuses and also collaborative research between staff. Now, there are some remarkable similarities between the two universities. Each has around 5,000 students, and we're each focused on the letter I, because we each focus on international, industry-relevant and interdisciplinary education. And just as St. Edward's is proud of its Catholic founders and tradition, we are proud to be named after a Catholic saint, Scotland's venerated 11th century Queen Margaret, whose work exemplifies the value that we place on service to the community. Symbolic tree planting ceremonies, of course, are an age-old ritual. Mind you, it's my first one. Often used as a focus of celebration, representing life, growth and continuity. St. Edward's have already honoured Queen Margaret University with a tree planting ceremony at their campus in Austin, Texas. And I'm really pleased that we have the opportunity to return this favour. St. Edward's is consistently named by US News and World Report as one of the best colleges in America. So we at Queen Margaret are delighted to be in partnership with this great university, and we look forward to strengthening the link through future activities.
Thank you, Dr. Vent, and Cardinal O'Brien, thank you for honoring us with your presence today. It's interesting. This is kind of cold for an Austinite. And if you came to Austin, you'd find it kind of warm for somebody from here. But I was struck by how we were almost predestined to be linked. I was looking back at some history about Queen Margaret. And when Father Edward Sorin, a Holy Cross priest, embarked from France to Texas on a missionary effort to create a university in Austin, Texas, he named it after his favorite saint, his personal patron saint, St. Edward the Confessor. And I've learned actually just in the past week that St. Edward the Confessor was the great uncle of Queen Margaret. And so even before we were conceived in the minds of anyone, there was a kind of link out there that would bring us together. And then, of course, Queen Margaret University decides to recruit Professor Joe Goldblatt and bring him here. And St. Edward's University, a short while later, discovers the existence of Joe Goldblatt once again, because we had lost him in our alumni records. And we invited him back to campus to accept the Distinguished Alumnus Award. And he came and looked at the university and heard about our global engagement initiative and our new strategic plan and said, you know what, we need to get together. And so that's what's happened last summer to a delighted group of students from St. Edward's who came here to become part of the Fringe Festival, do a program around that, as well as some of our faculty who came. It's been a very, very happy new relationship. And then, of course, the memorandum of understanding, I think, is going to open up other possibilities for us. And as Dr. Venn said, we have a lot in common. I think one that you have as a public university is your goal and mission of making higher education available to all students, no matter what their economic status. And even though St. Edward's University is a private university, being a Catholic university, that is one of our primary missions, to make education accessible to all students, no matter what their economic background. I see our partnership as one of the many venues that St. Edward's is going to have to offer to our students and to the students here at Queen Margaret to really advance that goal of international education. And so I'm looking forward to a very long and fruitful and mutually beneficial partnership between St. Edward's and Queen Margaret. And I'd like to present this gift to Dr. Venn and to Queen Margaret University. It's an original watercolor created for St. Edward's University and donated by a university alumnus, Nicholas Swift. The artwork was used on the university 2009 Christmas card, and it's a picture of our main building on campus. So I hope that you will enjoy it and display it.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. Oh. Thank you. I will not open this here because I fear with the weather and the wind, but I'm sure we'll make sure we'll display it in a place where everybody can appreciate it. Thank you very much.
There we go. Thank you.
It's a flower. It is? What kind of a cherry tree? Oh, I love cherry trees. My wife is delighted to know that.
And this one is for you.
Oh, thank you.
This one is for you. And so that you can put it off the green.
Ah, okay.
You go back.
Every morning.
They can grow together.
There you go. That's very nice.